my name is Deedra Foss, and today I'll be doing a presentation on sex trafficking. Imagine you are a 13-year-old girl living an ordinary life, only to wake up the next morning as a slave to the sex trafficking world. Since I was 15 years old, I have been working with organizations to help end sex trafficking. Sex trafficking is the most common slavery business and is an issue in today's world, with millions of girls being sold every year. Sex trafficking is most common in children ranging in ages from 10 to 18 years of age and are mostly female. It occurs everywhere, even in your own city. Increasing penalties would help to decrease business along with profit. While most children 10 to 18 years old are enjoying a normal teenage life, a large portion of these teenagers have lost theirs. Sex trafficking is most common in children ranging in ages from 10 to 18 years of age and are mostly female. According to CrimeInAmerica.net, 2/3 of victims are 17 years of age or younger. This is a problem because they are minors. The government responsibility is supposed to take care of the youth, but since most of the girls being trafficked are underage, the government is not fully doing its job. According to the Polaris Project Human Trafficking Statistics, 80% of transnational victims are women and girls. According to the You Count campaign, the commercial sexual exploitation of children has devastating consequences for minors, which may include long-lasting physical and psychological trauma, disease including HIV and AIDS, drug addiction, unwanted pregnancy, malnutrition, social ostracism, and possibly death. Because of women sexually trafficked in the United States, people here are more at risk for a sexually transmitted disease. Sex trafficking occurs everywhere, even in your own city. 14,000 to 17,500 is the estimated number of people trafficked into the United States each year. 50% of people trafficked into the U.S. each year are children. 800,000 people are trafficked worldwide each year. East Asia Pacific is the region that is the largest source of people who are trafficked into the U.S. each year. When most people hear sex trafficking, they usually think of girls overseas being sold for sexual exploitation. However, the United States is one of the largest markets for sex slavery in the world. According to Abolition Media, 161 countries around the world are affected by human trafficking, 127 countries of origin, 98 transit countries, and 137 destination countries. According to the Washington Times, between 100,000 to 300,000 children are at risk or have been sexually exploited in the United States. According to Abolition Media, between 14,000 and 17,500 people are trafficked into the U.S. annually. Investigation Discovery states that in November of 2010, the FBI was working on an operation known as Cross Country V, where they rescued 69 children who were being sexually trafficked and arrested 99 people who could have been their pimps. FBI spokesman Jason Pack said the operation took place in 40 U.S. cities, in 30 states, and in the District of Columbia. The children ranged in age from 12 to 17 years old. While a lot of people are being trafficked, not a lot of traffickers are being convicted. For example, in 2006, according to the Global Initiative to Fight Human Trafficking, for every 800 people trafficked, only one person was convicted. Increasing penalties would help to decrease business along with profit. If victims believe their pampered trafficker won't be prosecuted or have a harsh enough punishment, they are more afraid to tell or to testify. A PBS Frontline report states that although the U.S. State Department report is most exhaustive attempt at quantifying the problem of global trafficking, anti-trafficking advocates have criticized the yearly reports for not addressing government corruption and complicity in trafficking and for failing to evaluate the effectiveness of the program that exists to help victims. The Colorado Independent states that the Colorado is on a list known as the Dirty Dozen. With this reputation, the Senate decided to take action, therefore installing John schools in Colorado. This means that when a man is caught with a prostitute, he is to appear in court. While in court, he has two decisions. He can either pay a high amount fine or he can attend a John school. In a John school, they are informed and lectured about trafficking and prostitution, along with testimonials from women who have gone through it. Traffickers of weapons and drugs have higher penalties than traffickers of children. You can sell drugs once for a high price, but a woman you can sell over and over again for a greater gain in profit. In conclusion, we see how sex trafficking is becoming more prominent in today's world. Sex trafficking is the most common slavery business and is an issue in today's world with millions of girls being sold each year. It is most common in children ranging in ages from 10 to 18 years old and are mostly female. Sex trafficking can occur anywhere, even in your own city. Increasing penalties would help to decrease business along with profit. Gabriella, a grocery store worker in Colombia, was promised a better job in America by a childhood friend who moved to the U.S. a couple years before. When she arrived in the U.S., she was forced into prostitution with no escape. While Gabriella was fortunate enough to have her trafficker caught, a lot of girls aren't as lucky as her. Stories like this are reported daily. Having more regulation and stricter laws, along with government more involved, we can help prevent experiences like this.